Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Why not? Hey, it's the Hy-Vee Today show with Tony Tone. Welcome in. It's Wednesday, the 26th of February. Did you see me cheat and look at the screen to make sure I had the date right? Here it comes again. It is Wednesday, February 26th. The month is almost over. We survived a blizzard that wasn't. I walked out to my car this morning, which was in my driveway, and I had, you know, when it like kind of flurries a tiny bit and then they sort of get stuck on like the window of your car. That's what I had. I just did this little, and they were gone. So now that being said, it seems like it did snow south of us, and I'm okay with that because it did not show up here in Muscatine. Colleen on Facebook says, tell Jose to get to work. Colleen, I don't know if Jose's ever worked a day in his life. I got this cold, so my voice sounds awesome, right? So I'm dealing with that. I feel fine, just a little nasally. I was just telling one of my coworkers I would rather deal with like a 12-hour stomach bug than the lingering cold. Like there's, you know what I mean? Like nobody likes it. I took a Sudafed this morning. I don't like Sudafed. It dries me out, right? And it kind of works. But then, as most colds do, they get worse in the evening. So I talked to my mom last night after I was driving home from the almost Mardi Gras event, and she was like, oh my gosh, you have to go to the doctor. You sound terrible. And I was like, Mom, I talked all night. Colds get worse at night. It's 8:15. Like, I'm fine. So I got home, and I drank a bottle of NyQuil, and here I am. Not a bottle, the right dosage. I don't even like NyQuil, but I did it. I was like, I'm not doing this. Down the hatch. Good night, Moon. So we had an unbelievable turnout last night at the Merrill, and I took a video of kind of walking through the ballroom on the 6th floor of the Merrill for the almost Mardi Gras event, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, we're talking about a Tuesday night in Muscatine, at least 150 to 175 people, and a lot of familiar faces. So I just decided to take a stroll, and we're going to show you this video, kind of my POV, including, Chad, watch this, these guys in the green shirts straight from Louisiana, and they had an entire smoked alligator. Those guys placed very well. They work for Bayer. They are seriously from Louisiana. Hopefully you don't get motion sickness. But this is me kind of strutting through. At one point, I bumped into somebody as I get across the room, and I don't think they were happy, but I did say, excuse me, you know, right? I did say, excuse me. I was like, sorry, trying to cut through. So what a great group supporting Almost Friday Fest and Keep Muscatine Beautiful. There's Chef Tess and Nora Dwyer and Ryan Causet with the Merrill. That was like I don't know, it was really good. It was a burn ends Cajun thing. Dave Riggin from Tantera, Here Comes the Bump right there. And there is Chef Scott from Hy-Vee doing alligator tacos, blackened alligator. did not taste gamey. It tasted like pork or chicken, which I know is obnoxious to say, right? But it was really good. And then next to Chef Scott, Danielle, who used to be a cop, now works for MPW, they did these spicy boudin balls. They were phenomenal right here. Oh, my gosh, they were good. So they were cutting them in half. They were like, do you want a whole one? And I was like, duh. Yeah. So I was coming in hot on some people, obviously. But there's Warren Schwanke. Always working hard on the golf course, Warren Schwanke. Jacob Legis, Rich Dwyer. So it was a good event. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I love the Merrill staff. They're easy to work with. Steve. That was a drone on my head. That was a Tony Tone drone. Yeah. I think I was almost walking like this, filming it. It was like Cloverfield. Like, you know, hopefully the mobile stabilization was on my camera. But it was a really good event. I was so surprised at the turnout. Sammy Motley on Facebook says, you are so tall. Thank you. Sammy, you are not tall. And I mean that with all little respect. No, I mean, it's true, right? I'm a giant. And then I have dress shoes on. So I'm like 6'6", like lumbering through this party. But yeah, it was a really good time. And again, the whole goal is to continue to raise funds so that Almost Friday Fest can happen. The first one, by the way, May 20. Oh man, I'm not going to remember the date. It's May 20. I'm looking at my calendar. Hold on, wait for it. May 28th. Gosh, I knew it. I should have just said it. May 28th, along the riverfront. First band. It is First Impression. First Impression. So that's exciting. Becky Anson and the crew playing the first Almost Friday Fest for 2020, May 28th. I got to take a drink. I don't want to cough, and I was just about to cough because of stupid cold. Wellness Wednesday is going on here at the store. We're going to get to our guest in a second, I promise. Wellness Wednesday is going on here at the store. Great opportunity for you to save on everything in the health market, organic produce, and health and beauty care items. So check this out while I cough. Woo! 10% off. This is why we need to have like a mic on Steve so then he can just fill in as I hack a lung up. 10% off each and every Wednesday. It's an awesome way to save. I love the health market. I will be buying some of that keto-friendly diet ice cream that tastes like real ice cream. What a time to be alive. It's great. And then, speaking of things that are healthy, a little bit of a donut comparison, just because yesterday was Fat Tuesday. So did we drive around town picking up donuts from other places? Yes. Now, Chris Anderson is right here with his camera. I just want to show you a couple examples. So this is a Long John from Walmart. You can see it ain't super long. This one is from, I think this one's from Dunkin' Donuts. This one is from Casey's. And then this behemoth is from the Hy-Vee Bakery. So again, and I don't really want to handle these, but just for the sake, look at this. Look at that. I mean, there is no comparison, right? You know what I mean? There's no comparison. Look at this. Wally, Hy-Vee, right? Doesn't go to the gym, skips leg day, squats all day. So I don't know like how this is a Long John, because this is a Long John, right? And then I won't touch the rest of them. But this right here, this little ditty, this little baby is from Dunkin' Donuts. Look at this little baby. Oh, that's cute. Look at the size of that one from Hy-Vee, Chris. Get in there. That's a sprinkled donut right there, man. Look at my hand. I have a big hand. And if Chris, pull your camera up a little bit, just for the scale. All right, I got a big hand. Little baby donut, do, baby donut. Grandpa donut. Right? And then I think this is like the cinnamon thing. I took better pictures yesterday. This is like a cinnamon thing from our bakery. Not from us. Not from us. So bigger, tastes better, better deal. Made fresh every day. Frozen. Frozen. Sad. Sad, sad. All right. So, yeah. Thank you, Chris. Chris is like, I will happily take those and eat every single one of them. He's so skinny. I don't even know if he eats. Yes. Both have the same calories. Steve, they're all guilt-free, all right? It's still Fat Tuesday. It's not Thin Wednesday. It's actually Ash Wednesday. And then last but not least, speaking of Ash Wednesday, I'll mention this. Captain John's seafood sale started officially today. If you are doing participating in Lent, if you read my column this week, I'm trying to give up pessimism. I'm not a very pessimistic person, but I'm going to try to not be pessimistic for 40 days. And I'm also going to give up doing this show for 40 days. Just kidding. But this is awesome. So this is a whole bunch of seafood deals with fuel savers, from shrimp to tuna steaks and imitation crab salad, Seabass tilapia, Captain Morgan breaded shrimp, imitation crab. Those deals start today in the seafood department. Chef Ryan Causet from the Merrill says, how many bites does it take to get to a Hy-Vee Long John, to eat a Hy-Vee Long John? Several, Ryan, several. And then Joe says Hy-Vee needs to have cream-filled Long Johns. That's the difference. Okay. Joe Paul, ask and you shall receive. We'll make it happen, my friend, because we care about you. But did you see the difference in those donuts? Holy smokies. You can't even compare. It doesn't even do it justice. All right, Michelle Rhodes has waited long enough. Michelle Rhodes is in the house, Resource Development Manager with the United Way here in Muscatine, and it's great to have you back.
Thank you.
Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like Nicole comes a lot. Nicole Sorgenfrey.
Program manager, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but we like having you here as well. So welcome.
You.
So you guys have a lot going on,
we do.
Michelle. And I'm the first thing that we're going to talk about is something that I need to call my accountant, and I try not to wait till the last minute to get my taxes done, and here we are on February 26th. My accountant is in Moline. He's been a friend of mine for like 15 years, and he's super busy. And then I'm like, hey, you got any time to get me in? Should I just show up to the library tonight?
Between 3 and 5.
Will you do my tax? Are you doing the taxes, or how does this work? Because you've got the My Free Taxes last event is tonight, Wednesday, February 26th, tonight from 3 to 5.
Yes.
So what do people need to know? How do they qualify to take advantage of this?
Anyone can do it. If you make up to $66,000 a year, it's free.
Wow.
So we don't have tax experts there. We have someone that will guide you through the online process of filing your taxes.
So if you make $66,000 a year or less, info's on the screen right here.
Yes.
It's at the Musser Public Library.
Yep.
Is it in the big room upstairs?
It's in room 104. I'm
room
not quite
104.
Sure
Okay, I don't really know where that is either.
Nicole's been running those,
So 3 to 5, we've had several opportunities, as you can see from various times throughout the month of February, but this is the last one.
Right.
And again, not that often that you can file your taxes and there's no cost.
Right.
If anything, you go to get your taxes done, sometimes it's $100 to $300, $400. So I hope that people that see this, if you're in that bracket, go. Why not?
Yes. And if you go to our website, unitedwaymuscatine.org, click on the homepage. This will be there. If you click on it, there's a second page to it that tells you what you need to bring.
Excellent. So there is more info out there.
Yes.
You probably need to bring, obviously, like the W-2. And then if you got like that goofy form that proves that you had health insurance.
Right.
Yes, I paid for health insurance. Thank you. You're going to give me the money back? What are we doing here? Oh, you're just not going to penalize me. I see.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
And then, of course, if you're going to claim any kids.
Right.
And then I run into, sometimes I have these little pesky 1099s.
Yes.
That's why I let the accountant friend just help me handle those, everybody. But this is great. It's a good service. It's been going on for a long time with My Free Taxes in the United Way. So maybe, and I just think it's interesting because you guys, the United Way does so much, but maybe people watching are like, I didn't know they could help with taxes.
Right, right.
And unfortunately, this is the last day for this. And if they miss it, just put a reminder for next year, right?
Right, put a reminder. We usually do them in February. If you do miss it and you still want some sort of a help, you can call the United Way in the Quad Cities. And they used to do it through KSI up there. I'm not 100% sure if that's what they still do, but they do it through a lot longer.
KSI is on what, Kimberly Road?
Yes.
They have this infamous
like
KSI hat bash party
once
a year that I used to do. All right, so this is 3 to 5 at the library, and it's a great opportunity to get your taxes done. And then, when we talk about the United Way, obviously the different volunteer opportunities, there's a lot of ways to get involved, and I hope the people are watching, they feel so compelled to give back. And the volunteermuscatine.org website is great. And it's one thing to have a lot of opportunities for folks to volunteer, but then you're kind of, doing a little random drawing to reward them, right? So for anybody that does 5 hours, between when? Is it just for the month of February?
Month of February, yep.
Excellent. So what have folks been doing this month? I mean, the weather's been so interesting. Like we had beautiful weather last weekend.
Right.
A lot of people were outside. How does that affect like the volunteer opportunities?
Well, we always have volunteer opportunities. Food pantry is always looking for people to help. The food rescue program.
Yep.
That's a big one. Every day we have food picked up and taken to food pantries, so that's a really, really big one all year round. So
I love seeing this picture, Michelle, because that one guy has shorts on, and I'm super excited just for shorts. A couple of guys and gals have shorts on in these pictures. It's so great. It's like the promise of spring.
Right.
And understanding how awesome it is to get outside. So for those folks that did that 5 hours of volunteer work in February, a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. And it's not about, I mean, sometimes it is about incentivizing people. I feel like in Muscatine, and you would know more than I, but it seems like we have a good culture of people that want to volunteer.
Right.
And a lot of these larger employers that kind of push people, a little nudge to get out and do more. And then what's great about that volunteermuscatine.org website, for folks that don't know where to start, but they want to get involved. They're just like, I don't know, where is the help needed? It's right at your fingertips, right?
You sign up, you tell them what you like to do, and it tries to fit you with something. And if you don't find anything on there, you can always call the office and talk to Nicole, and she can dig up some new stuff to help with.
And I was gonna say, there's never a shortage of opportunities via that portal. So again, that's volunteermuscatine.org with the United Way if you want to get connected. And I hope that you do, again, because there's a lot of ways to do it. So there's the website right there, right?
Right.
So that's super cool.
No, that's not quite it.
Oh, was that volunteer match? Is that what that said? All right, so volunteermuscatine.org, check that out. I knew that this was coming down the pike for the month of March. A little bit of a surprise here. The reusable grocery bags here at the store. So this is a super cool program. People are, a lot of people use reusable grocery bags. And these Hy-Vee ones are massive, and they can hold a whole bunch of stuff in it. And for the month of March, Michelle, they come and buy them. They're $2.50, and $1 from each bag will go to the United Way.
Right.
So we want everybody in town to buy 10 bags each,
Of
right?
course, yeah.
I mean,
help us out.
I don't think I'm asking too much of y'all, right? They're great bags. They're right there on the screen. So they're $2.50, and $1, like I said, will go to the United Way. And I think what's also nice is how responsible the United Way is with any incoming donations, right? It's not like there's just this bucket of money and you're like, what should we do with it?
Right.
It's all very well accounted for. So I think that's an exciting program.
It is.
Have you, are there any like areas or groups that you're helping out that you feel like, man, if we can have a really strong March with this, we could get some funds aimed in their direction? Or how does that work? It comes in and then it kind of goes to where it needs to? Or is there like a priority list?
There's not a priority list.
Okay, sure.
We have a big grant process every year. We actually did a 2-year grant this year as we're shifting focus a little bit.
Sure.
So this year will be the same as last year based on campaign results. But we have groups of volunteers in the past. That may change in the next couple of years. Just depends on what our committees decide to do. But yeah, they come in, they do this major grant process, and we go visit the organizations. They present to us. Sometimes they have their clients come in and talk to us to tell them how they have helped.
Awesome.
And then we all get together and decide who gets what.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And again, something as easy as coming into Hy-Vee and buying one of these fantastic, I mean, it's a good reusable bag.
Right.
And I saw that you guys had shared it on Facebook.
Yes.
And I was excited because obviously I know, the charities when they get ready to turn over the organizations that we're going to support each month. So yeah, it makes total sense to be able to come in, purchase a couple of those, and know that obviously you can help the environment with the reusable grocery bag and people in your own backyard. And they're just really tall bags.
Yes.
Like, that's pretty cool. I have this one customer that I somehow end up bagging her groceries a lot. And she always says, make them heavy. And I'm like, all right. And she's got the great reusable bags. Right. She has one of the red Hy-Vee ones. And she's like, I love how tall it is. But you get to the point when you're bagging stuff and you're like, I don't want it. She's like, I don't care. I don't want to use plastic. And I'm like, okay. So again, those bags, $2.50 and $1 for the month of March will support the United Way and everything that they do. I love the community baby shower.
Right.
So again, we're talking with Michelle with United Way of Muscatine. There's so much going on. That's why she's here. The community baby shower has been going on for how many years?
I don't even know how
I was
many
going to
years.
say, I mean, I feel like as long as I've been talking to folks from the United Way, it's been a thing. Starts April 1st.
Right.
And you're looking for, Michelle, we're looking for, I mean, for folks that would have a baby shower, and it's on the screen, right? We're looking for everything that, you know, that you would get. Some folks not as fortunate to receive a baby shower, to have one thrown for them. And it's right there, right? And I really think that is someone that has a 17-month-old daughter. You know, we didn't have to worry about baby, you know, monitor or wipes or diapers, but it's a concern. So how do you guys manage to take in all of that? It's a lot of stuff that'll get collected.
It is a lot of stuff. We have multiple ways that we get the items. People can just drop them off at the office. We've also had companies host baby showers. So they just say, okay, this week we're going to host a baby shower, and everybody brings in their stuff. Can be new or gently used. And then we end up going to pick it up, or we have volunteers pick it up and bring it to our office. It all goes in the office, and it's a hot mess. But no, it gets organized pretty quickly and then turned around.
It's the best kind of hot mess.
It is.
Because, and it's really, and this is such a great, I mean, if we go back to that flyer, Chad, this community baby shower, supports, I mean, it's United Way, but then it's benefiting on this list. Look at this. So the Community Diaper Bank, which is super great, LSI Hopes Program, MCSA, Muscatine Community YMCA Family Services, and Trinity Public Health. Babies are born all the time.
Right.
Like I said, you know, for the majority of us, you don't have to worry about, you know, things like, well, just on the list of things that are needed again. I mean, just looking at like formula or baby lotion. Car seats can be cumbersome for folks, right? I don't know if you've put a car seat into a car recently, but it's no, they're not. Let me tell you,
my husband put a car seat, the base of like carrier ones, in last week, and he's like, "That's the easiest thing. Now they just have little hooks because my youngest is 17, so
it's changed a little bit, And some of them are even kind of like super schmancy, to where they'll just kind of like retract on their own. You don't have to like try and fight the strap through the piece of metal, and then you end up swearing at it and almost breaking it. Maybe that's just my experience. But the thing that I think people don't realize with a lot of the car seats and carriers, Michelle, is that they expire.
They do.
So I just had listed a couple of car seats for sale, and then I ended up giving one away. And I'm in my garage, and I'm flipping the thing up, and I'm looking at the expiration date because you can't use it.
No, it's like 5 years or something, isn't it?
Yeah, but you might. But the thing is, like, people think it's okay.
Right.
And it's not. I mean, they've shown that an expired car seat in a car accident.
Not good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't need any convincing after you see like one of those terrible videos where they do like a crash test of a. I never want to.
You want your kids safe.
Yes, absolutely. And the thing about the community baby shower, again, it's there to help, and it's a good resource. I would love to offer you a picture of my daughter Lucy next year if you don't want to use stock baby image. You
we
could
could
use
do that.
Lucy Lokensoll for a nominal fee.
Okay.
She's available. You can talk to her agent.
A nominal fee.
Nominal fee.
I have an adorable new granddaughter, so maybe I should just.
You have a granddaughter?
I do.
What?
I do. She's 3 months old.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, then
She's
use
adorable.
the granddaughter.
I
That's
didn't even
amazing.
think of it. How weird
First
is that?
grandkid?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Is that a photo? Is that a stock baby picture? Though? Be honest. Is that a stock baby? All right.
Yes. It was
I'm just
one
saying,
that's
if you
been
want to
used
use
for-
Lucy,
I
maybe you
would
don't want to
love
use the
Lucy.
granddaughter. You're like, that's kind of weird. Let's put. Listen, it's not that my face isn't out there enough, but let's get the next generation of earners out there.
All right.
And maybe she'll have pants on in this picture. Would be the only thing I would advise.
All right, I will contact you
Pants
in about
the picture.
10 months.
So you just went through this with grandbaby, right? The showers and the diaper parties. But as I said, there are people that are expecting a child and they don't have anything.
Right.
And regardless of how they find themselves in that circumstance, I think the reason that this community baby shower continues to be so successful is because people have a lot of empathy and they don't want to think about a newborn going without. Right?
Yeah.
Because regardless, again, of the circumstances that the parents find themselves in and how they arrive there, this is a new life that is totally innocent, right? And is just kind of like, I don't know what's going on, and they really don't. Sometimes it takes 17 years for them to figure it out, probably, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're 5 and they're yelling at you that they don't want to go to school this morning, and you're like, get in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Don't yell too loud. We just moved in a couple months ago. But I just hope that people understand, like, the need exists, and
Yes,
Michelle, the United Way wouldn't do the community baby shower if we didn't need the support.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
and that's not going to slow down anytime soon.
No, it's not.
I feel like one of the last things we're going to talk about, but it's probably the biggest, and there is the United Way of Muscatine Facebook page.
Yes.
The annual Day of Caring.
Yes.
Some of these dates feel like they are an eternity away, but
They're not.
April 1st is going to be here very soon.
Right.
And I love, don't just wear the shirt, live it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You want people, if anything, you want people in that United Way shirt. You don't want that to be a clean shirt by the end of the day, right?
Right.
You want
Most
them to
of them aren't.
dirty it up. And then you can see also kind of written on there, we've got the some project dates with Muscatine High School, Durant, and L&M, which is exciting.
Right.
11th Annual Day of Caring, Part 2, April 1st. It's on April Fool's Day, but no fooling. This
No
is
fooling.
legit.
Oh, you know there'll be some fooling.
Do you?
There's high school kids.
I was going to say, how many, do you know how many projects they'll be getting out to complete?
I have no idea yet.
Okay.
They're not due until March, so
Okay,
in
gotcha.
the middle of March.
Perfect. So we've got a little bit of a
Yep.
lead on that.
Yep.
How does
Just wanna
it
get the
feel
word
when
out.
you're able to get the high school students involved? Especially, I wonder, the first time high school student that's like, maybe they're reluctant
Right.
to help. But you've probably been around that first time when they're doing these projects, and it's just like, oh my gosh, these people
Yeah.
really need our help.
Yes,
right?
it's amazing to watch the kids. They realize that people need help. You know,
Mm-hmm.
seniors can't live in their homes if they don't have a little bit of help. So,
Right. And that's just it. I mean, and sometimes it's the most basic project
Right.
that
Right.
someone that's a little bit older can't manage to
Right,
do.
right.
I just had a friend of mine on Facebook whose mom fell in her garage and she broke like 3 things, like 3 bones.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, I fell in my driveway the other week and I popped right back up. But
Yeah.
in like 30 years, that's probably not going to
No.
be the case. So when we were talking about this Day of Caring Part 2 on April 1st, it is about getting into the communities, helping kids out, helping folks out, but getting
Right.
these kids out there, these high school students,
Right.
so that they understand the importance of giving back, right?
Right. Right.
So is there still time, Michelle, is there still time for folks that might need help to reach out to get on the list, or how does
Of
that
course,
work?
of course.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I didn't print everything out. I thought it was redundant. So we have until March 11th for Muscatine area people
Perfect.
to put the word in. That you can call the office. There is a form on our website
Okay.
that you can print out and fill out and send in. So Durant and L&M, their deadline is March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just get the information in.
And this isn't like, hey, I want an addition on my house.
Right. They're high
Right.
school kids.
Yeah, you're not gonna like, hey, you know what? I've always wanted to get this re-sided.
Yes.
I mean, it's
A lot of projects are cleaning up the yard, getting ready for summer.
yeah,
Cleaning
and again,
up the leaves that are still there and
Yeah, and again,
painting.
right? Are high school kids good painters? Because I'm not a good painter still at 36.
I don't know
right?
about good.
But they do it.
They do it.
they
They
do
do.
try, right?
Yes.
But a lot of it, yeah, to your point, a lot of it is like that landscaping that, you know, the resident is not going to get done.
Right.
And they probably can't also afford to have it done.
Right,
'Cause
right.
Sometimes paying for a landscaper isn't cheap. So if they can get signed up, and I also
Right.
hope that for folks that are watching, they don't feel shame associated
Right.
with admitting that they can
Right.
use the help.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's there for.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, like,
We-
and if anything, harness the power of the youth and use it for good. I love these pictures. Look at
Yeah.
this, right?
Yes.
They're getting out there and helping. So this will
That
be
they
here
are.
soon. And again, the deadline for Muscatine projects March 11th.
Yes.
And then Durant and L&M March 20th.
Yes,
That's a lot that we just covered.
it is.
Is there anything that I missed?
I'm sure, but
I don't know how there could be.
I
We
tried
talked
to get
about so
everything
much.
to make sure we had it all.
In order of events, if you need help or are looking to have your taxes filed for free, last time to do it is at the Musser Public Library later today, February 26th from 3 till 5 p.m. I like that on the back of the sheet it tells you everything that you need to have. I didn't
What
even
is on there?
realize that.
I didn't either.
W-2s for each of the jobs that you would have held for 2019 for each person in the household. 1099s if you have other income, like if you DJ and you forget to not price things over $600. 1098s to show payments you've made for school loans. Is there a United Way program that can pay off my student loans?
I'm sorry, no.
Is there? That's fine. It was a quick no. Are you sure?
You know they're working on some sort of forgiveness for loans, but
Yeah.
I don't know that.
I just feel like I should be able to hold up my St. Ambrose Fighting Bee pop socket, and every time I show it, they just take like $500 off.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
So if I just hold it here, and my loans are paid off. There we go. You also have to have the 1095A form if you received credit from healthcare.gov in the marketplace. Income and interest statements if you have any bank accounts. Of course, the property forms as well. Bank account numbers or a voided check to get a refund if you are going to get a refund. And then last year's tax return if you have it. Now that seems like it's a lot, but again, we're talking about an opportunity to file your taxes at no cost, and that just does not exist.
No.
Right? I mean, it's, tax preparers are busy this time of year.
Right.
Right? I don't know if there's been any delay. I haven't filed, so I don't know if there's been any delays with getting refunds or anything like that. I know that last year I was super nervous. I thought I was going to owe, and my accountant was like, "Oh no, you're fine." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, the tax plan helps the super rich and then people with kids." And I was like, "Ooh, I got 3 kids." So that actually paid off for once because they doubled the amount per kid, and then I bought that Porsche, Michelle. So it was marvelous. I did not buy a Porsche. Sometimes people don't take my sarcasm well. But no, I mean, that was the case. Like, I was worried, and I feel like, again, taxes can be a thing that stress people out. So use this resource, please. It's a good one.
It is.
UnitedWayOfMuscatine.org is the website, on social media, and always, again, a lot going on. I hope that if you're watching, you also go to that volunteermuscatine.org website and see how you can get involved. And what about this, Michelle? What if somebody is at a place of work and they're like, we would like to be a drop-off location for the community baby shower? Could they do that?
They sure can.
Okay.
Just give us a call at the office and we'll help get set up.
Excellent. All right. This is very good. All right. Perfect. Well, I appreciate your time. I just can't believe how much is going on. You guys it never slows down.
No.
Right?
No, it does
There's
not.
always something to do with the United Way.
There
And like
is.
Shane emailed me yesterday about coming on the show in August. And I basically told him, I was like, I ain't got nothing booked in August because it's February. And he was like, what day can I have? And I was like, you just pick the day and then I'll tell you yes.
Okay.
So tell him that I said okay.
Okay.
I'll give you a fist bump so you don't get any of my cold. Congrats on the grandbaby.
Thank you.
What's the name?
Luella.
What is it?
Luella.
That's super cool.
It is.
Luella.
Yeah.
You've gone through this. Naming a kid, weirdest thing ever.
Yes.
There's no book on how to name a kid.
No.
When my oldest is going to be 8 in March, we were getting close to having him, we had this conversation called, what are we going to name him? And we wanted something that was not in, like we checked 2012, what were the top baby names, and we went off the grid with Henry because it wasn't popular. Then all of a sudden it's popular. And then in 2014, again, wanted to go against the grain. So Theo was not popular. Guess what?
It is now. See
Popular
what you did?
again. And then with Lucy, I wanted, and I don't know if you dealt with this, I wanted Lucy to be Lucille, call her Lucy.
Right.
And my wife was like, no. Did you have any negotiations with naming kids? Because my wife was like, you can have the middle name, but I just want to name her Lucy.
Really,
So
we
we
only
did that.
negotiated my middle son.
Okay.
His name was Thomas. Still is, obviously.
Okay.
And it was going to be Thomas and not Tom or Tommy.
Oh.
And he still is Thomas.
So he does not go by, that's interesting.
No.
Wow. Yeah, I'm wondering what my kids, like Theodore especially, he gets called Theodore, Ted, Theo, the middle child, the TV breaker, the attitude. I don't know what I want to go by when he gets older, know, but Luella is awesome.
Yes.
That's a super cool name. Good for them.
It is. It's great grandma.
Does she have a fun middle name?
Rosemary.
Wow.
Rose, 2 different words, but Rose.
Luella Rosemary.
Yes.
3-month-old grandbaby.
Yes.
Holy smokes. And the best part about the grandbaby, you just send him home, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, she's not sleeping? That's cool. See ya.
It has been nice. She's crying. Here, Mom.
17-month-old still not sleeping. It's torture. It's
I'm
torture.
sorry.
That's why I drank all that NyQuil last night. My wife's like, did you hear the baby monitor? I was like, I don't know. And I felt this bad about it. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, that's not cool. And I'm like, she cried it out. She's 17 months old. She can jump out of the crib, which is scary. I lowered it the other day again. She did the old flip out,
Yes.
landed on her feet, stuck the landing, by the way. But yeah, I'm just ready for the point when I can be like, okay, Lucy, go to bed and sleep all night. Like, because that's the best part, right?
Right.
You get to that age when you're just like,
Tuck 'em
please,
in and
God,
off you go.
sleep. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yep.
thank you for being here. I appreciate
Welcome.
it.
Thank you for
and
having
thanks
me.
to everybody with the United Way of Muscatine. All right, we going cart cam, aisle cam. All right, CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, I believe, is looking at Starbucks and the King Cake Baby. King Cake Baby from yesterday's show. Now, here's the thing. Are we able to zoom? Okay. Has it been in the shot the whole time? Okay. That's hilarious. So there's Tara Riggin. So last night at the Merrill for the Almost Mardi Gras event, they had 2 or 3 large king cakes. And whomever got the little plastic baby in their piece of king cake got a crown. So I'm trying to remember. I think Jody Hansen ended up getting one of the little king cake babies. That is just so fantastic. We've got to keep that baby. I mean, Chris is an artist. Chris could probably like fashion an outfit together for the king cake baby, right? I mean, who's to say that he couldn't? That's marvelous. Awesome. All right, so that's happening at Starbucks right now. And today is Ash Wednesday. As I mentioned, I saw my coworker Kendra Daufelt and her sweet little daughter Kaden. They had their ashes. So if you're doing that, get to your local church. Is Ash Wednesday something? Is it only Catholic or I don't know? Brad's saying yes. Is it only Catholic? I don't know. I'm bad with religion. That could be a band name. Bad Religion. Oh wait, it was. So if you're doing Ash Wednesday, you'll do that. And then a lot of people giving up something for Lent. I saw my friend on Facebook, Ryan Burchett, former meteorologist, current owner of the Mississippi River Distilling Company in LeClaire, Iowa. So he's giving up Facebook. Said, see you on Easter. So that's pretty cool. I could do it if it wasn't part of my job, right? So I can't, but I could. I'm pretty good at like going cold turkey on stuff. You know what I'm giving up for Lent? Cold turkey. Only warm turkey from here on out. Ooh, tryptophan. Ooh, and one time I tripped on a fan. Let's go to the Toyota Muscatine cart cam if we could. Steve is ready. Ooh, look at those colors in the produce department. Toyota of Muscatine. Fantastic place to buy a new or certified used car. I drive a 2012 Toyota Sienna that is from, guess what, Toyota of Muscatine. My wife drives a car that is from, guess where, Toyota of Muscatine. My mom drives, guess what, a Toyota from Toyota of Muscatine, toyotamuscatine.com. I'm always willing to trade TJ Deere my 2012 Toyota Sienna for a 2020 at no additional cost. Please and thank you. All right, so Steve's got the cart cam. February 26th, National Pistachio Day. I thought pistachios were in aisle 2. We have moved a couple of things around, and I think I'm going to have guessed correctly. Steve will show us in a moment. I like pistachios. I am pro pistachio. There's some down there. Oh, there's a lot of pistachios. All right. That's a Hy-Vee brand. Little bit of work with a pistachio, right? You got to open them up. Some people do the move with like a sunflower. What's with the troll? Help me, I'm stuck. Are we holding this thing hostage? What's going on here? I don't understand. We had to deal with the stinking elf on the shelf for a month, and now we've got whatever his name is. Trixie the troll. Did I give him a better name? I probably didn't give him a better name. All right, so Pistachio Day is happening all day. Get some pistachio. What I was going to say is some people put the whole pistachio in their mouth, and then they like crack it with their tooth, and then they spit the shell. I think that's gross. I mean, if it's what you do, that's fine, I guess. But I am a fan of pistachios. I'm a fan of sunflower seeds. And you saw some like dry roasted nuts in that aisle. That's aisle 2 with the Toyota of Muscatine cart camera. The only benefit to being a little sick is this deeper voice, right? Today's also what do you call an angry mustache? A pistachio. Is that a joke piranha? What kind of fish is that? That's hilarious. It's an eel. That's a joke eel. I don't know what an eel sounds like. That sounds like a dolphin. That's a joke eel. Today's also Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Frozen is a fairy tale. We are having another Princess Breakfast here in the Market Grill Express on March 28th, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe Elsa and Cinderella will be here. Cinderella. These are both Elsa. Over 30 shiny stickers. You know what kids don't need are stickers to put all over the house. Oh, look at those. Those are shiny stickers, everybody. I don't know if we've seen Frozen 2 at my house. Frozen 2, give us more of your money again. Frozen 2, Olaf melts. I don't think that happens. Frozen 2, Judgment Day. Dun 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 dun. Frozen 2, the one with the Terminators. So anyways, it is Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Does this sing or something? Oh, no, that's kind of cute, though. It's got a little Olaf in there. I do like the guy that does the voice of Olaf, Josh Gad. He's pretty funny. He seems pretty unaffected by his level of fame, which I like, right? He probably doesn't have the paparazzi following him, which is kind of nice. I can't even imagine some of those folks. And then I don't know if this constitutes as telling a fairy tale, and I don't really like cats, but this is hilarious. This is a coloring book, and we sell this, Chris tells me, right? This isn't like Chris brought this. Cat farts, everybody. So if you love coloring, you'll love cat farts. And I know it was you, Karen. And if you're wondering what that looks like when it's completed, just turn the back of the book around. I know it was you, Karen. This is a coloring book of cat farts. You can't, oh my gosh. You can't spell fart without art. I don't like cats. I love this coloring book. Again, we're just kind of flipped. Does this one say anything weird? No, okay. I mean, some of these have like, what is the deal with that, dude? Why do they go to this much trouble? This is this is clearly a coloring book for adults. Because that's a thing, right? Adult coloring books. I don't know what color you color the gas, but the Stankonia, if you'll have it. But this is a thing. Oh my gosh! Last but not least, don't you just hate it? The silent but deadly ones. Yeah. I just don't like cats. I'm allergic. I'm not allergic to this book. This book is hilarious. How much is it? Is there a price on it? It is $9.99. 47 possum-ready prints to frame. Yeah. Excuse me. Toot that thing up, mama, and make it roll. When you pop, lock, and drop it. I know it was you, Karen. Karen! That's hilarious. That is so weird. Hello to our friend Adam Riniger, who's watching. Hello, friend. Shout out to Linda Ganser, my friend Linda, who I think is finally retired, worked at Hahn for a number of years. Shout out to Third Floor at Hahn, customer service. Woo woo. Is that still where they're at? I don't know. You know that in the Hahn corporate building on Oak Street, every floor has its own different fountain pop machine? Right? I didn't know that. I worked there for 6 months, and then I was like, ooh, I found the one with Dr. Pepper. I think it was floor 2. And then there's like the one floor that has the bathrooms, the most quiet bathrooms, because you got to find the quiet bathroom. It's a super cool building. Maybe that's why I only worked there 6 months. What's he doing? He just keeps going to the different fountain machines and then the bathroom that's around the corner. I'm just telling you, they have fountain pop machines in their offices. It's pretty rad. All right. We've got a couple of things we're going to tell you, and then we're going to get out of here for today. Sam McLaughlin, shout out to you. Steve Graham, who's in Des Moines, was watching this morning. Joe and Ryan and John and Sammy and Colleen and everybody that's with us live. I appreciate you being here. What do you got? Don't say this. Jeez Louise, this guy. I don't know what to do with this guy some days. I'm just happy he's here. He's on my team. Steve with the napkin notes. I like how he says, don't read it, but then he shows it to me, and I'm like reminding myself to not read it. It wasn't offensive. If this offended you, Steve's napkin would, yeah, you're fine. All right, Wellness Wednesday today. Hello, everything in the health market. HBC, organic produce, 10% off. I told you that I threw my toothbrush out on Sunday. I didn't buy one because I had a 6-month cleaning this past Monday at Clove Dental. So I got a new toothbrush. But if you need a toothbrush, you should buy it on Wellness Wednesday because guess what? 10% off. And it's never fun buying a toothbrush, right? Nobody's ever as excited. There's too many options. There's like the advanced triple bristle, whatever. You just want to get a toothbrush. You don't want to pay full price. Do it on Wellness Wednesday. Same with like deodorant, body wash, hairspray, makeup would be 10% off. Obviously, the entire health market, organic produce, everything in the health market, whether it's frozen, gluten-free products, if it's in the health market, it's 10% off on Wellness Wednesday. So that's today. Although I swore when I woke up it was Thursday. I could have swore when I woke up it was Thursday, and it was not. It was Wednesday. Also happening today, Captain John, and hello to Seth Whitlow, who's watching. Captain John seafood sale that is on the back page of the Discover Muscatine newspaper. That starts today. If you are doing Lent and trying to not eat as much meat, you can stock up on seafood. Those prices are ready to roll. My voice is cracking. Let me take a sip. Almost need like some wacky instrumental music to play underneath. So the times when I don't say anything, it's just like. So this is on the back page of the paper. Captain John, ready to take care of you. Price is good Wednesday to Friday. And then if we scroll down, Boney Alamoski. And the Hy-Vee Kitchen has Boney's fish fry every Friday for lunch and dinner. Look at the options if you're not eating meat on Friday. We've never had this many options during Lent. Whole catfish fillet, tilapia, salmon, Billy Bob cod, and of course the shrimp and grits. That's a lot to choose from every single Friday for lunch or dinner. It'll be ready to go in the kitchen with Boney's. Boney, so happy to see himself in the paper yesterday. Wanted someone to take his picture holding the paper with his picture on it. He's like, take my picture. And he opens the paper. So it was like Boney Inception. Not cat farts. It was the paper. So that's a pretty good deal, and I want you to check that out. We have, I don't know if I emailed the new hot deals. Did I? I can't remember. We've got a brand new Hy-Vee ad. I'm not sure if I did. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I sent them. Brand new Hy-Vee ad that starts today. It's Wednesday. I'm trying to think what's on the front. I can't remember, but there's hot deals on there, darn it, and they're ready to go. I don't think I sent it, but that's okay. Would any of you gentlemen grab me one of the new ads, the Hy-Vee ads from maybe the entryway? Chris, you're marvelous. Thank you. So check those out. We'll get it in a second, and I'll show them to you. Let's do this, Chad. Let's stay on the Facebook page. Can you scroll down to the picture of Chef Scott from yesterday? It'll be probably 2 or 3 posts down. Chef Scott with some alligator tacos that he did last night. Let's get past all the corporate posts. Just a couple of them. Chef Scott alligator tacos. Look at that. Blackened alligator taco. That's what Chef Scott had at the Almost Mardi Gras event last night. Didn't taste gamey. Didn't taste weird. If anything, it tasted like pork or steak. They were so good. I think there's one more picture that's a little bit of a close-up. And I'm telling you, man, you are marvelous. Thank you, sir. That is a good-looking alligator taco. And I ain't never met an alligator that didn't want to bite me, so I'm good with eating alligator. Catch you later in my stomach, alligator. Was that lame? I'm sorry. That was lame. Here you go. Hot deals. Coming in hot, everybody. Brad's coming in. We got Tide on the front. Looks like some blackberries in the hot deal. Ooh, bacon. 2 for $5. Hello, bacon. Oh, that's a good deal on bacon. Frozen pizza, cottage cheese. Got to have cottage cheese in the house, right? Chicken of the sea tuna. Chicken of the sea tuna. What a name. Hy-Vee shrimp. Ready to roll. And then when we flip to the back, 2-day sale with a fuel saver. Friday, Saturday. Spend $50, 25 cents, and then you can see some price and item things on there as well. That looks real good. What's the Chinese deal? What does that say? Chinese 1 entree meal, $4.99. That's a fantastic savings. And then it's gone, just like that. I don't know where it went. It disappeared, everybody. That's a horse of a different color. So there's the ad. There's a lot of good stuff in here, you know. Yes. Is this for me? Oh, thank you. Tape. Steve's always looking out for me, isn't he? I just wanted to flip through in case. I don't want to feel like I'm missing anything in here. What am I looking for? I can't remember what I'm looking for. I was looking for the... Maybe they don't have it in there. Okay, well, we'll talk more about that. Tomorrow, Thursday night steak dinner, 4 till 7. That's all I wanted to plug. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Thursday night steak dinner. All right, I mentioned the Bags for a Cause for the month of March, going to be supporting the United Way of Muscatine. We're still in February, so if you purchase one of the red Hy-Vee reusable grocery bags for $2.50 a dollar, will be donated to the Muscatine Community YMCA. YMCA. So that's for February, and that is a good deal, y'all. Chad, I think I'm going to airdrop you one of these other donut pictures that I took yesterday as we were comparing our donuts versus the other guys, and I'll let you try to guess which one the Hy-Vee glazed donut is in that picture. Here's a clue. It's the behemoth all the way on the right. So you've got Hy-Vee versus Quick Star versus Casey's versus Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm trying to think who else, versus Walmart. So the Hy-Vee one is that one. And then the other ones are not Hy-Vee Bakery donuts, right? The gloves are off, everybody. It's Donut War. Oh, I got to send you this one of the Long Johns. It does it even better justice. It's a donut war. We're going round for round on the donut battle. Look at that. Come on. Hy-Vee, Long John, and the other guys. All of the fake news, except for the Hy-Vee one. It's big, baby. It's big. I mean, just the one, and I probably have a better picture of the one with the sprinkles. Yeah, just for scale. Oh, my gosh. I'm sending this to you. You guys are going to trip when you see this. And I have them right here, but look at this picture. This is just it. Like, there is no comparing. And I'd pick it up, but I want these guys to be able to eat them if they want. Come on, airdrop. Don't you love when technology kind of works? It says it's waiting. Ooh, it's patiently waiting. Look at that. Look at the sprinkled donut. I mean, the one that we sell almost looks like a cake. Like, it looks fake. So, again, in that picture, you've got Hy-Vee, the big one, Dunkin' Donuts, the little baby. And then the other two, I don't know. One of them's probably from Casey's. Both sizes have the same calories. I feel like you don't want to know any caloric content or sugar or carbs. If you're eating a donut, you don't want to know, right? You know, you just close your eyes, take a bite. Ooh, I bet it's healthy. You know? You're just like, I just want to enjoy it, and I don't want to worry. These are healthy, all right? These are all healthy donuts when used in moderation. Yeah, there's no comparison. I mean, it's just ugly. Hy-Vee by a mile. Hy-Vee Bakery by a mile. Not even close. Not even close, y'all. It's just, yeah. All right. Well, I guess you don't really have to worry about the weather, but if you do like to shop from the comforts of home, the Hy-Vee Aisles Online smartphone app is ready for you to put on your iPhone or Android device, or you can log on to the website, Hy-Vee.com/grocery. Shop, shop, shop. Only place in town that's still delivering groceries shopped by people that do it for a living here. So I like that a lot. Our Aisles Online team are experienced. We've been doing it for almost 4 years, and they take care of a lot of people. We also go to Wapello twice a week. So if you're in the Wapello area and you haven't taken advantage of shopping online and then meeting us at the pickup location in Wapello, you should. We've been there, and we're taking good care of you. Wayne says Long John's, no cream-filled ones. Yeah, Wayne, the ones that are here on the set, I mean, I showed you. Hy-Vee one is the biggest by far. I mean, by a landslide. I mean, you can't even compare, right? The Hy-Vee one is this one right here. And then this little sad one, I don't even know if you can see it, is the Walmart one. It's such a baby Long John. Can you see it? I mean, that doesn't, I mean, I don't know. If you're eating donuts, and my whole thing is, like, I don't want you to feel like you have to go out of town to the painful donut place, because we've got the fancy ones back there with bacon and marshmallows, and, like, you know, I'm not driving 40 minutes to get painful donuts, you just leave your house and go back to the bakery. They'll get you taken care of. Here's the thing. I promised I'm not going to say no. So many people last night were jumping on Facebook asking questions when we had the bakery BOGO sale. They were like, does it include pie? And I was like, if it's in the bakery, it's buy one, get one free. Like, you could have legit bought a wedding cake and then got another one for free, a divorce cake or whatever kind of cake. People were doing it. So that was the deal. And the other question was, are we doing a bakery BOGO in March where the entire bakery will be buy one, get one free again? Yes. What is the date? Tuesday, March 24th. So there you go. There's a hot take for you. If you missed the bakery BOGO yesterday because you were worried about the blizzard that didn't show up, Brad, please turn the camera. Show them that there's no blizzard. The store was like a graveyard for a couple hours yesterday. It didn't even snow one iota, right? Nothing. So if you were worried and you didn't make it in, please come on March 24th when the bakery. Look at that parking lot. Ain't nothing out there but a bunch of sunlight, some type of bat flying in front of the camera, some type of ghost. We're catching a ghost. Welcome to Ghost Adventures. I'm Zach Baggins. We've got some paranormal activity. Was that the filter? Is that what that was doing? Okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the blizzard. I had to drive real slow in the snow that we didn't get. And yeah, so there's a clean parking lot. There's a polar bear. Watch out. Oh, no. You got to watch out for the polar bears. I feel like Michelle Burns with the, naturalist with Muscatine County Conservation would have told us if there was a polar bear. Watch out. Whew. I don't even know if I can leave. Anyways, March 24th, Bakery BOGO back once again. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I think I feel good. I want to thank Michelle Rhodes with United Way of Muscatine for taking the time to be here. So many different things going on with the United Way of Muscatine. Visit their website to learn more and see what they're up to. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine and Lutheran Living Senior Campus. Friends from Lutheran Living Senior Campus on the show tomorrow. Kayla will be here. Randy will be here. There's one more person. I think it's Stephanie Kronlagi. They've all kind of got tough names to pronounce. So watch tomorrow as I struggle to pronounce people's names and feel bad about it, because that's my cross to bear. Ash Wednesday today. Lent officially underway. Are you giving anything up for Lent? Even if you don't observe Lent, are you going to make a change? Are you going to try and not swear? Are you going to try and not drink? Are you going to give up pop? Are you going to give up cold turkey? You're only going to have hot turkey. No cold turkey this next 40 days. And I appreciate you watching the show. Thank you for tuning in. If you need anything from me, email address Hy-Vee@gmail.com. Can we check in on the King Cake Baby to make sure that no one has stolen the King Cake Baby from the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, which is looking at Starbucks? Again, the King Cake Baby seems like it's going to be a permanent. Did it move? It moved, apparently. Now it's just hanging on. It was initially seated, and now it's okay. I'm telling you, that King Cake Baby going to have its own show soon. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. 2 shows left this week. And thank y'all for watching. And if you were at the Almost Mardi Gras event last night, what a good time we had. Super fun. Great group of people. I just want to say real quick, Sean and Melissa Schrader. Sean is the outgoing plant manager for Bayer, formerly Monsanto. And they were both there. And they are literally leaving this Friday for Germany, right? So Sean has been selected to go to Germany to work at the Bayer location there. Anyway, Sean's boss was there last night, and he's from Germany. And I made him laugh. And it was cool. And Sean and Melissa are good people. One of my favorite Sean Schrader stories is when I got to like the July or August Almost Friday Fest. Sean's like, Tony, how's pickles? And I was like, are you talking about my kid's hamster? Oh, I love reading about pickles. And I was like, you're okay. So I told Sean I'm going to send him a hamster in Germany. And I meant it. We're going to overnight ship you a hamster. Straight to the Bayer location. Is there something happening? There's a big old group of people? Holy moly. Oh, Dan McAlpin's here. Handsome Dan. Look at Handsome Dan back there. There he is. Very handsome. Look at that guy. There he is. Yeah. Food service supervisor with Hy-Vee. He's here to cancel the show, I think, everybody. All right, so we won't see you tomorrow. This is the last show, and Dan is here to literally pull the plug. No, I think they're just working on the cash register system. All right, come and see us, and thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day or a good evening.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton this Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.